What's up, everybody? This is Michael from Detail in the Shadow. Gonna talk to you today about audio plugins that are good for low-budget cinematic productions. For my sound, I use Cubase 7.5. I have a few Waves plugins. Waves are some of the best in the industry and a lot of times industry standard for a lot of productions. Plus, I like to do things my way. This is what I have, and like I mentioned, this is for low-budget filmmaking. If you can afford anything else that's better, go for it. But if you already have some sort of DAW, because this goes the same with Avid, Pro Tools, Reason, whatever you have that can do VST2 and VST3 plugins. Okay, the first plugin I would recommend is the some sort of equalization. Here I use the Waves TG12345. It's a simple EQ. Well, it has a simple EQ. It's actually a channel strip. It has the pre-gain stage. It has the present stage, the equalizer stage, as well as the compression limiter stage. Normally I just use the pre-gain stage as well as the equalizing. Second up here, I have the Waves C6 multiband compressor. That's good for final output. It's good for smoothing everything out. Good multiband is a really high-end tool. You can get these for super cheap now. They're kind of getting long in the tooth, so Waves has been dropping the price lately. And thirdly, for a minimal setup, I would recommend a limiter. Here I have the L2 Ultra Maximizer, which is industry standard. You've probably heard it before and never even knew it. This will give your motion pictures that really high-end budget sound. It will give it the punch and the over-top bang, you know, of explosions if you have that in your, or just it will bring out the subtle nuances of even a whisper. So I highly recommend some sort of limiter. And as a option, I would recommend some sort of distortion. What it does, it really helps with the dithering of the digital signal. It takes some of the harshness and coldness and adds warmth and a little bit of distortion that your ears are used to. And natural sound, I have the Kramer tape here. It is a tape saturation emulator. And I'm gonna go through a few what I call bonus plugins. The number one bonus plugin I have is the Frontier Limiter. I'm going to post the link in the description box. It was free, so you can't beat that for low budget. I mean, free is the best when it comes to low budget, and it sounds really good. It really adds some of that 80s semi-analog, semi-tube punch. I really like it. Here I have the Focusrite Red 2 equalizer. I got that free with just buying the Focusrite Scarlett 18i8. That's what I use for as my sound card now. And also I got the Red Tube compressor. I mean the Red 3 compressor, excuse me. It came free with my Focusrite registration. And to end the bonus plugins, a lot of the DAWs, I know I use Cubase 7.5. It comes with a 5.1 surround sound emulator, or actually generator. I won't call it an emulator, I'll call it a generator. So even you can have surround 5.1 surround sound on a very low budget.